Here's the early. Ovius going to be banned. Edith as well. Plus the Selena and Valentina, very common bans, but why not ban that Phoveus out?
Yeah, remove the Phoveus out for BREN Esports. That's a really big headache for BREN last game, and they don't want to this kind of hero to open up again. And also with the Edith here removed for the side of BREN Esports, they don't want any kind of control. We've seen the strength of Edith yesterday. Even the Dyrith really had a difficult time into the laning phases, and he can transition earlier. But however, for the side of Echo Philippines, again, still the Selena and Valentina, one of the most picked heroes on our ranked games. They don't want to play with that. Again, still focusing on removing all of those heroes who can control your current composition.
Yeah, Echo Philippines will be responding to the first pick of BREN Esports here. The Lancelot and the Phoveus definitely one of the better bans, and this is a reactive ban from game 1. They're actually respecting the Carl TZ, or in the Philippines we call it Carl Tusok, with his Tusok.
What is Tusok?
It's to poke. And when you're puncturing people with your puncture in the Lancelot, definitely something that you would want to take out. And now they steal, or not steal away, they actually secure the Paquito for Saxa. We talked about this earlier. Saxa played really well. In fact, goes, I think, head-to-head against Carl TZ in that game.
Yeah.
Echo Philippines just definitely had the better pickups in the early to mid, but now
well, look at this.
they're going to secure the Cho once again.
Another Cho here.
I think that's a mistake. I think, but then again, who do you ban there, right? To get away from having them prioritize that Chu. And now not only do they have the Cho, but they also have a Yuzong as well. So this is going to work out really well so far for Echo. Now, yes, Saxa performed very well in the Paquito last game, but he needs a much better supporting team comp here to really allow him, I feel like, to excel in the jungle.
Yeah, and I guess BREN Esports needs to go for a support hero here on top of Saxa if they wish, or if they decided to go for that jungle Paquito. But yeah, I completely agree there, Naisu. Saxa really needs a little bit of help, especially on the early game. We've seen a lot of rotation from this young man into the gold lane. But again, getting that additional head count increases the chance for him to secure that kill. And BREN Esports now responds with the Kufra and the Kagura.
Did I see a Kadita? Like, I think I saw a Kadita at one point. Did Echo secure a Kadita? Or was that an error?
I think that might have been maybe a glitch.
Yeah, that was a glitch. Okay, that was a glitch. I was so excited to finally see a big burst mage like Kadita. But you know what? Kagura's a pretty safe option.
We just got some burst, man.
You know what? I got to be honest with you guys. It's so tiring to see Kagura again and again and again and again against an Eve again or Farsa again. But you know, the meta exists for a reason, and Kagura definitely inside the meta right now. One of the best mages in the mid lane. Not only is she really safe with the Rasho Umbrella Flea, but is also really powerful in terms of being an additional setup for that Kufra on the side of BREN Esports. And now Echo, they're going to take away some gold lane options. You talked about the marksman earlier. Now they're taking it away. Yep,
removing all the marksmen here for BREN Esports. They knew that they will adjust after what happened last game number 1. But I also want to add up right here, Womi, when you mentioned about the Kagura here and also the Kufra, there's a lot of ways that they can cancel probably the real-world manipulation. So Echo really needs to keep an eye on their positioning and when it comes to engaging the team fight. So they have an advantage when it comes to skirmishes because then again, the Black Dragon form is there and also the Way of the Dragon. But they need to have someone or another hero here who can provide burst damage. Like, well, the Clint has been removed right here. Claude is still open. And I guess that's the key here for Echo. A Chang'e?
Yeah, that could. I think also overall, like you mentioned, TDZ, right now BREN has a lot of answers for the real world manipulation because at some point that's going to be the biggest threat so far with what we've seen, right? Now, yes, you have, again, the Way of the Dragons and everything, plus the zoning potential from Yuzong. But what I would like to see from BREN for them to take this to Game 3 is, yes, have a marksman. I mean, what can you fit here, though, in terms of, now, Clint's the only ban. What do you think they could pick up for marksman?
Brody, man, or even the Beatrix. Honestly, we've seen Beatrix win games, not only literally last series, but also yesterday. The shotguns, the snipers, the Nibiru players are all, it's like the let's say the Chad shotgun players and the Chad Renner players and versus the whatever Nibiru players out there. But you know, Nibiru's not that bad. We've seen it perform well. I mean, a few seasons ago.
What makes the highlights?
What makes the highlights, though? It's the Renner. It's the shotguns. Let's see if the Beatrix would actually be picked up here. Echo Philippines will be securing once again, I think, for 3 Martisi. Wait a minute. They already have the Yuzhong, so this might be a gold lane.
There we
Esmeralda.
go.
Oh, okay.
Okay. TDZ, what do you think? The 1-1 pickup and that Hayabusa?
Well, I do have a friend here who's actually a 1-1 player, and every time that I'm talking to her and asking what is the strength of 1-1, or rather the connection between Yuzhong versus 1-1, yeah, 1-1 with his mobility, well, 1-1 can easily escape Yuzhong every single time, and also all of the, well, he does have the innate Purify using his second skill, so he can get away from the Way of the Dragon. And I guess BREN Esports here, with the recent buff from the 1-1, I think they've decided that, okay, it's time for us to go for a marksman hero. And get that, or a hero rather, can join the team fights early using the crossbow of Tang. Yeah. And for BREN Esports, getting their core, a Hayabusa, making it easier for them to probably get inside or get close into the back lines and dish out damage, especially when it comes to picking off into the early game and the mid game phases.
A Yisun Shin as the core of, I think this is on the side of Echo. I really like the Yisun Shin and the Eve combo, not gonna lie, because this is something that is very underrated for me. The moment you're in the real world manipulation and you get slowed by that Eve, it's really hard or quite impossible to dodge the Mountain Shocker, and it's just pure damage that you can't dodge. You literally stand inside the real world manipulation just hoping for them to stop throwing things at you.
Yeah, and with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be jumping into game number 2 here. Again, BREN versus Echo. Will they be able to take it to game number 3? We're going to find out. And going based off these two team compositions, the matchups, I gotta say, man, the jungle matchup is, again, where it's going to start. It's going to shine here. And the early aggression, again, from Yawi. If he's able to communicate that early aggression with his team, I can see Echo taking the series here.
Yeah, nice block there coming in from Joy Boy, making sure that you know what? Keep making sure Carl TZ, BREN Esports. No, it's Saksha. Making sure that Saksha is having a safe style. It's so different.
I keep wanting to say it too. Trust me. I have been battling with it, and I'm sure we're going to get used to it. Here's some early aggression coming out. Super Marco.
Oh, one more tick.
Surviving here, just barely with an inch of health.
Oh, yeah. We can actually see the strength of Super Marco there with his weakness finder. He's able to slow down the movement speed of Benecutie, and this is what I'm talking about, especially up against a Yuzhong. He can just move away. He can just dance around or like, again, bounce around the area, and yeah, Yuzhong will have a very difficult time catching up with him. But as of the moment, still almost the same, no kills. But slowly, BREN Esports, we're trying to go for the early COD here for few, getting that burst damage. And for the rest of Echo Philippines, it's just pure aggression for this team.
Flap's actually going to survive there. Early aggression here indeed at the top. And so far, 0-0 across the board. But I think really Echo just needs time for Yawi to hit that level 4, get that Way of the Dragon unlocked to really set them up. And I like that you mentioned this earlier too, Womi. The fact that you have an Eve there with the real world manipulation plus the Mountain Shocker combo will be a lot to deal with. Shadow kill completely used here. Turtle still for the taking. There's initiation coming out from 3 as well.
No.
With the back lane though, there's Joy Boys zoning them off. Turtle's reset. Saksha's in trouble. He's actually going to be able to survive. 3mar now as well, gonna get the burst. First blood goes over to Few on the Kagura.
Echo Philippines, they definitely threw a lot on the face of Saksa. Not only did Saksa survive after the shadow kill, but he was also able to bait out 3mar TZ in a bad place. That gives them essentially the first blood, but the turtle is yet to be taken down. Now assessing the situation here, might just be a dead 1-1. Look at this.
Oh, there you go. Super Marco trying to do his best. He's going to bob. He's going to
he
actually
baby!
survives. What a survivor, Super Marco. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That is just clutch moves coming in from that 1-1, making sure that he cancels the re-augmentation because he can't go out. Might as well cancel it. But the turtle, half HP here, might just be a big team fight in there.
Here we go. The initiation comes out. The turtle's going to be secured, though, for Echo. They grab a kill as well. There goes Saksha. He goes down. They might be pulling the back here. Joy Boy still around the corner, though, and there you go. 1-1 across the board. Echo grabbing the turtle.
And they get a small amount of gold lead here. 1,000 gold lead doesn't mean a lot right now, but as you said earlier, Naisu, level 4 Yaoi means more place around the map. Which lane should Echo Philippines focus on, though?
Yeah, they need to take down and shut down Flap here at the top lane, making sure that he's not getting any or any kind of stacks. And since he's more vulnerable, because they tried to focus or shutting down Super Marco, but with his mobility, it's really difficult. Even sending 2 enemy heroes here or 2 allied heroes here in the bottom lane. But I guess Echo is just really struggling to get those kills, trying to take advantage of their lead. But BREN Esports is just playing defensively.
Yeah.
They're not giving any opportunity for Echo to go for any kind of skirmishes.
I mean, on top of that, too, big pickup here coming out from Few, the Clock of Destiny. Now that will help them because right now that's going to be a lot of their burst damage is going to be in terms of Few. Little one-on-one action here with Flap. 3mar, he goes in with a falling Star Moon. He's going to go ahead and force Flap back, though. And this is what I like to see. 3mar, he is just showing that personality. I mean, in Tagalog, it's what? Angas? I think it's what?
Yeah, that's swag. That's swagger. That's swagger.
In English, we like to call it swag. There's the Tyrant's Rage, though. He's going to force the Flicker out here. He's going to back off. But again, this is what I was saying. 3mar, like to see the way that he plays individually in a lane. He's doing very well against Flap.
Yep, and even after the Paquito throwing out everything in front of 3mar TZ, he just goes back knowing that Paquito doesn't have skills anymore and he evens out the trade. That's just knowledge over the game, knowledge how to play that 1v1. Now the turtle is up. Control is over to the side of Echo Philippines. I feel like BREN Esports, they're willing to give this away in order to establish pressure around 3mar TZ.
Yep. Well, we've seen a lot of teams doing this, just sacrificing or just giving out the turtle just to make sure that they're able to take down at least one turret. But unfortunately, with that cut from Flap, or rather from Esmeralda from 3mar TZ, they have prevented any kind of push on the side of Echo.
I mean, so far, you know, with the choices that Echo's making and now having those 2 turtles, they've got that minor gold lead, right? So that's going to help them. They're also grabbing another turret here. So objectively, Echo, very, very smart in the choices that they're making, giving them this minor lead. So now BREN, again, has the back against the wall. This could be a setup right here with the Way of the Dragon. It's not going to be popped just yet. It goes in the wrong direction, though. Not going to result into a kill here.
Well, perfect timing there from Flap. Well, he's able to prevent Yaoi from using the Way of the Dragon at the back because he already used his flicker near the turtle, rather near the turret. So that was a good precaution there from Flap TZ.
And this might just be I think a dive. No. Why would they go for a big team fight? There's no objective other than the purple buff. And they do back off. This is the discipline of the players here, and they're not going to actually pull the trigger. 45 seconds from now will be the turtle. I think this is the last turtle of the game, if ever they do touch that turtle.
Yeah, they're going to have to find something here. BREN definitely slowly losing the gold. Obviously, the lead is in Echo's favor, and they're putting pressure all across the map where they need to. So BREN has to come up with something. I mean, TDZ, what can they do here? It's 7 minutes in. Shortly after, we're going to have another big objective on the map. What can BREN do to have a better chance at grabbing that?
Yeah, for BREN, they need to move as a group right now. Abuse that Joy Boy can disable or at least stun someone in a very long range, and also fuse bursting capability. So what they need to do here is either control control Curtizi, punish him every single time, group up as 3, or rather prevent or get vision where Yawi is to prevent any kind of pickoff. But it's really difficult because Echo, Curtizi does has the the Mountain Shocker, so there's always vision on the side of Echo. So I guess prolong the fight again. Make sure that BREN Esports, or rather Sox, were able to get a kill there, or a farm rather, every single time.
Another turtle going to be secured. Falling Star Moon from 3 Martizi, but he's going to be fine. Again, objectively, Echo in control here.
Yep, Echo definitely in control. Already up by at least 3,000 gold here, or almost 3,000 gold. They're trying to secure this game quite safely. It's already 8 minutes in. We still have just 2 deaths across the map. 1 kill for each team. They haven't really pulled the trigger or a big trigger here for team fights. And you would be surprised. You're looking at a Kufra. You're looking at a Kagura. And you're looking at, what? A Yawi on this Cho. And nothing's happening around the map. In fact, there's so many things happening around the map that they're canceling each other out.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pretty much like putting 2 ends of a magnet together and they're just not connecting, right? Like, there's so much happening, but at the same time, it's 1-to-1 at almost 9 minutes in the game, right? Now, Echo obviously objectively leading here. They're putting all the pressure, and I will say this. We had to mention that what they need to do is have a better communication here, and I think this is proof. They're having it right here. Benny Cutie going to force him back, but look at the crash down coming out from Echo. Looking for a connection. Real World Manipulation comes down, but the burst coming out from Few, forcing them back. No one goes down just yet, but there you go. Few finally goes down. Echo finding 2 kills there.
Curtizi was bound to die in that fight, but because of his ability to just micro his way out of that, he wiggled back to that coin crab and got some life steal on it. And now Flap in a 2v1 scenario. Well, actually, Yawi goes down, but Curtizi, hello, my brother. I have the high ground.
How do you think that feels?
Oh, wow. That was an awesome sandwich play there from Echo. Again, hitting at, or rather, trying to disrupt the farm of Flap there, but unfortunately they're able to respond instantaneously on the side of BREN Esports. Let's have a look at it again one more time. 3 members of BREN Esports right there at the top, but look at Few and also the rest of the gang here. He tried to use his ultimate to burst out all the members there from Echo, but that's not enough. Still not enough there. They need more members at the top lane for them to win that fight. And again, just like you, Omi said earlier, again, that lifesteal, the mobility from the Season Shin, the Traceless, almost saving his own life. And now Echo is now trying to take down the Lord.
Yeah, the Lord's going to be for the taking, just for Echo's hands here. Again, totally in control objectively. Now, yes, BREN is starting to have a little bit of a better chance in these team fights, but objectively, they are losing. There's the way of the dragon looking for the setup. Flap's in trouble. He's trying to do his best. 4 members versus 1. Yawi showing him the TPs as well. He goes down. Here's the initiation.
Joy Boy.
Oh, he hits him perfectly. Sox to grab a kill. This is a full-on fight here. Benny Cutie looking for something.
Crossbow of Tang!
The crossbow of Tang, putting him back here. Once again, BREN clawing back into this game.
TP too early, friends. TP too early. It's a 2-4-1. But Lord is still up for Echo. They could definitely get more turrets out of this entire push. But man, TP too early for sure.
Yeah. And then again, nice response as well from BREN Esports. Super Marco. Well, he's not able to get the kill though, but the damage from the crossbow Stang is really enough for them to force Echo Philippines to go back and retreat. But let's have a look at the items here. Saksa with the War Axe, Malefic Roar, and also an Endless Battle. That really hurts a lot. But compared to the farm, or rather the core hero of Echo, that's way too much. Again, War Axe, BOD, Endless Battle, and also all the passive will hurt a lot.
Looking for some action here in the jungle. There's a Way of the Dragon.
Nice cancel.
That's going to be a kill right there. Joy Boy goes down. Echo finds 1 plus the purple. Looking to get another turret here, the tier 2 in the mid lane. They've got control, they've got the space. What can BREN do here other than give up this turret?
6,000 gold ahead. Echo Philippines looking to close this one out with a bang. Yaoi inside the base. That's 3 people inside the base.
There
3
you
manipulation.
go.
There goes in.
It goes in. They're looking to push them back here, but they're going to be able to defend. What a defense coming out from BREN. Carl Teasy not able to get the kill there once again on Flap, but they are going to take the resources and get control.
Whoa! Saksa! Fast hands! Oh!
He tried, and it did not work.
Yaoi, man, he just suddenly shows up and then wave the dragon straight to the face. No, not a wow. I think that's just a single frame right there.
Yes.
He just used the crush shadow, just fast hands, man. Presence of mind from Yaoi. Getting another pickup here. 19 seconds in the sidelines for BREN Esports. But look at this, Echo.
Oh, they could be in trouble here.
Oh,
Gonna be
Joy Boy!
So Joy Boy trying to get the setup, but he's not gotten. He doesn't have any follow-up here. He goes down. Flap has to back off too. Carl Teasy just around the corner as well. 1 member. 2 members down for BREN.
Now
There's
4 people
real
alive.
Manipulation. Can they actually defend this one? They're going to be looking to get this turret up.
Here comes
the base.
Flap.
Oh, they got to watch out. They have to be careful. Echo on the retreat here. Lord is going to be up shortly. They have to reset.
Yep, 8 seconds on this Lord. Echo Philippines already making sure that they have proper control over that area. BREN Esports, they are down by almost 8,000 gold. And Yaoi is on fire on those Way of the Dragons. They need to make sure that they position themselves well because Saksa, he's 1, 2, and 2. He won't be able to deal a lot of the damage that he's supposed to deal for the side of BREN Esports. And this is the most crucial Lord of Game 2.
This could be. I mean, they're going to get this Lord for free. There's going to be no contest here as Super Marco is up in the top as well, trying to leave. Once again, the setup coming out from Yaoi with the Way of the Dragon. Here comes the Black Dragon as well. The mega kill going over to Carl Teasy as 4 members fall for BREN. Super Marco left alone to defend. And ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like an Echo victory here.
This might just be the first sweep for Echo Philippines. They had doubters. A lot of their preseason stuff. It's happening right now. Echo Philippines, they're about to close this out.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Echo Philippines sweeping BREN right here on day number 2.
What a play, what a series of events there for Echo.